Alrighty, welcome everybody to the Venture Pitch from Abacus Inc. My name is Sepp, just call me Sepp. I'm going to let my experience speak for itself in the presentation. Don't want to get too much. If you have any questions about my background, please save it for the end. As you may or may not know, the Affordable Care Act turned 5 years old this week. And despite all the bad press, the ACA has actually brought the number down of uninsured to 40-year lows, just over 11% of the population, roughly 36 million people. At its core, the ACA is tackling three distinct objectives for healthcare reform: increased access, lower costs, and improved quality. In line with our mission for increased access, Abacus' social impact objective is to educate, inform, and empower low to moderate income consumers through the use of technology on how to not leave money on the table, specifically with respect to means-tested healthcare programs. Besides low income, this demographic is often associated with minorities, low literacy rates, limited English proficiency, and has traditionally been underserved by conventional outreach methods. Please keep this in mind for the next few minutes. In terms of the programs that are impacted by the ACA, there's Medicaid and CHIP, there's Medicare Part D Extra Help, which is a subsidy for seniors, and then the marketplace subsidies, which were newly introduced last year. Each program has a different sort of spin, and each one has a significant financial impact on the low-income consumer. Recent enrollment figures demonstrate a need for additional innovation in this field. So at a high level, just for these programs that I mentioned, reforms like Medicaid and Medicare are expected to close the coverage gaps within those programs in the next 5 to 8 years. Marketplace subsidies, however, the last on the list here, this is the newest introduction for the ACA. They're the new kids on the block. They're basic tax credits that are designed to lower the cost of monthly premiums upfront at the time of application. Government subsidizes the cost, and then you have to get your taxes reconciled at the end of the year, and any overpayments would then become a tax liability. It works just like any other tax credit. And again, as I said, this is basically how the ACA is being financed. So any kind of inaccurate calculations that happen has resulted in a lot of tax form recalls, as I'm sure you heard in the news, and significant overpayments by the feds. And this can be a real nightmare scenario for those low to moderate income consumers during the current filing season. In terms of our solutions, our solutions are generally designed to help customers, low-income customers, make informed, trace-based decisions about their healthcare options and financial assistance through the ACA. In the benefits eligibility space, I have this tool currently on the App Store. It provides a calculation of the federal poverty level. That's the main criteria for means-tested social services. In the subsidy space specifically, there's a subsidy manager tool that's being pitched here. Kaiser just released a study yesterday, studying that more than half of consumers are going to owe an average of $750 to the IRS in overpayments and subsidies in 2014. Again, keep in mind, these are low-income people. That could, they may not have savings to pay that off. They can go into tax debt, potentially collections, or worse. And on average, the subsidies were about $250 a month for consumers, roughly $3,000 a year. Boosting enrollment into this program opens the door for things like rev share, sponsorship models, and other types of business models, but they're still being evaluated for profitability. So within the addressable marketplace subsidies, this tool can be used to help consumers report changes in their circumstance throughout the year. If your income changes, household composition changes, or your location changes, your subsidy will as well. Unfortunately, the majority of people did not report their changes in 2014 and are now facing the consequence. Competition, it's a lot of it. Full range of options out there for people to go find information on the different types of impact on the ACA